Hey everyone, and welcome to another TreePlotter PARKS tutorial. In this video, we will be going over work records. Work records are the work activities that live within an asset or work order. In TreePlotter PARKS, work records are organized very similarly to the way they are organized and managed in TreePlotter Inventory. Let's get started. To begin, we will start out with the basics by going over the ways you can add a work record to an asset or tree layer. The first way you can add a work record is in the details form for a specific asset. In TreePlotter PARKS, you can add a work record in the details form for all of the layers in your application. Select the layer in which you would like to add the work record to. Click the asset on the map and open the Details form or click WRS in the Assets pop-up. In the Details form, navigate over to the Work Records tab. From here, there are two ways to add a work record. In the Inventory Mode tab, you can select the work category you would like to add. Click More and fill in the rest of the details. Alternatively, you can click on the work record table and add a work record from there. Adding a work record in the WR table instead of inventory mode will lead to a blank work record being added to the work records table. If you double-click on a column of the work record, you can add details from here. In the Details form, you can change your view of the work records table by clicking on Views. Here, you can edit the columns you are able to see in the work records table, sort your work records, or apply a filter to them. When finished manipulating your view, press Apply or opt to save the view to be used for later. Using the Update button in the Details form, you can update a field or multiple fields in the work records table. If you click the checkbox to the left of the work records you would like to update, those selected work records will be able to be updated using this tool. Also in the work records details form, you can zoom to a specific work record. By clicking the More button, you can delete the work record, duplicate the selected work records, schedule the selected work records, link or unlink the selected work records to a work order, highlight a record in the table, and sync the work records to add the current values of the inventory items into the work record. To add a work record to a work order, click the Add to WO button. You will have the option to add the work record to a new work order or add to an existing work order. If you add the work record to a new work order, you will see the map layer in the interactive legend change, and you will be zoomed into the location of the new work order, which will be automatically created in the same location of the asset where you just created the work record. If adding the work record to an existing work order, you will see a new window pop up where you can choose the work order according to name and ID where you want to add this work record to. The second way you can add a work record is through a work order. Navigate to the interactive legends and choose the work orders layer in the Layers dropdown. From here, you can add a work order or select an existing one on the map. In the work order details form, you can add a work record to the work order in the Work Records tab. To add a work record, click Add. You will be asked to first choose a layer that you would like to add a work record to. Then, choose a method of linking the work record to the work order. You can link the work record by a single point, multiple points, a polygon, the advanced filter, or asset ID. To link an already inventoried item, select a method and click Link. After this, the work order window will minimize, and the layer you have chosen will automatically be selected on the map. Click on the asset you would like to create a work record or link the existing work records for. If choosing multiple points like I did, you can click Done Linking in the bottom left corner of the screen when you are done selecting the points on the map that you would like to link. If you choose to link the work record by point, polygon, or asset ID, the Work Records window will reappear when you are done linking. You will also have the option here to click Done Linking, but it is not necessary for these methods. The Done Linking button is simply there to go back to the Work Records table and escape from linking an asset to the work record. If you want to add a work record to an asset that is not yet mapped, you can click the Add Non-Inventoried Work button. You can configure the settings by clicking Advanced. With this tool, you have the option to add the asset to your map later on. The third way to add a work record is in the data table. Open the data table, select the Work Records/Work Histories data table. This table includes work records for all of your layers in TreePlotter PARKS. To add a work record, click Add. From here, you are given the same options compared to when you add a work record from the Work Orders Details form. There is one other way to add a work record, but this workflow is exclusive to the tree and amenities inspections. From the legend, select the trees layer. In the top of the details form, click on the inspections button. From here, you can perform an inspection on your tree and add a work record at the same time. Edit the fields you would like to inspect and scroll down to the bottom of the window. Here, you will see a box to create a work record. When you check this box, the work categories will appear, similar to the inventory mode in the details form. You can select the work category, check the work task, and then click More to fill out the rest of the details. In the data table, you are able to view and manage your work records and work history. Open the data table and you will see a tab for active work records and work history. Work history are work records that have been archived. When the archived box is checked, those records automatically update to be shown in the Work History tab of the data table and details form for the asset that they belong to. Similar to the Work Records views in the details form, you can click Views to customize your view of the Work Records table. In the data table, you can fill in missing data, zoom to specific work records, and even print out the work record in a report format. After setting up some work records for your layers, when first logging into your account, you will see notifications in the Notifications section of the Hub. Here, you can view work records or tasks needing to be completed for each layer. When you click on a set of overdue work records, a filter will be applied to the map, and the work orders with those work records will be able to be seen on your map. If you go to the interactive legend and view the layer containing those work records, you will be able to see the specific assets with those overdue work records. This is an easy way to be directly guided to the work records needing to be updated or worked on. In the Stats section of the Hub, you can view stats on your work records. Here, you can view graphs and charts and tabular data of your work records by category and work records by status. Here, you can find out what work is most frequent for your organization and how many work records are completed, or on hold, or scheduled. In the Reports section of the Hub, you can print reports for your work records. Open the Reports section and click on Work Record/Work History Reports. Here you can select if you would like to run a report for the work history or work records. You can name a title for your report, apply a quick filter on which work records or work history to include, and then click Run Report. When clicking Run Report, a new window will open where you can print your report or save it as a PDF. As you can see, there are many different report templates available for work records or work history, including reports with summaries of work or detailed work records. In the template options, you can group the reports by genus or species. The quick filter is a powerful way of selecting work records for a specific layer or time frame of the work you would like to showcase in your report. Some of the options here include due dates or archive dates for a year, month, or a week. Now you are ready to organize work efforts, large and small, at your organization using TreePlotter PARKS. Thanks for watching. For more tutorials and information on other tools in TreePlotter PARKS, visit our support site at support.treeplotter.com.